Hello and welcome back to Resonance Plays Pillars of Eternity on Path of the Damned difficulty. We're going to kick off where we left off the previous episode as usual. However, just a note, as usual, we are live streaming on Twitch while we're recording this, so there may be some chatter going on. There may be some labels popping up on the screen about things like most recent followers. I need to work out how to get rid of that duration, but we're going to leave that on there just to acknowledge everyone who's following us and just to keep a track of anything new that happens as we play through this. I want to make this as interactive as possible. There will be interaction with the chat. I hope that that doesn't discourage the YouTube viewers from watching this on YouTube, but I hope that makes it a little bit more entertaining than usual. So, let's pick up where we left off. We were in the tavern. We cleared a few areas. Oh, that's a little bit loud. Let's just adjust the volume there. So let's just check our quests. What we need to do. Okay, so Vengeance from the Grave. So this is where we have to confront Nonton, the guy who lost his friend in the cave. He ran away like a coward and left his mate to die. That is not very nice. What else do we have to do? Mother's Plea. We have to go down to Unslog's compass. That is to get a potion for the pregnant lady, Kalicia's sister, I think it was? Yes. So we can do that. We can confront Lord of the Barren Land, Roderick. He seems like a very, very nice man that we would like to meet and spank for his evil doings. I'll just adjust my microphone here so that there isn't too much popping. And a spirit of a dwarven woman who was hung from the tree in a really eerie way in Gilded Vale. Caladra de Beranzi told us to go and seek out Meowald in Cadnua. So, I think in this order shall we tackle this episode. I think we go and let's see if we can find Nonton in the house that we found him earlier, and then we will do Mother's Plea. We'll go to Anslon Compass, and then we'll see where we go from here, and then where we go from there. Let's see if we've got some gold. No. Yeah, so we can actually. I'm going back and forth here.
Hello.
I want to see if we can buy some food. Yeah, some consumables. Beautiful. So we're gonna try and buff before most battles from now on. Okay, let's get rid of all of this. We want to keep the Disappointer because it is disappointingly hilarious in a good way. I like to keep this dry wooden clothing because I'm just inclined that way. I like to collect things like that. So we've got 300 gold pieces. This is the acceptable gold threshold, I think, in this game. 500. Oh, no, we've got... That sells for 300. We have 963 gold. Never mind. I was going to say, I think the acceptable threshold's like 500, where you can buy all the food and then go out questing a little bit, and as soon as you come back, you'll have enough gold to buy the same amount of food. So, Constitution Perception. That's not too bad. Just saying here what she's selling, so we'll definitely buy all of the savory pie. Constitution. Do max endurance dexterity. Yes, we want that for either. I think we give that to Kim. Constitution's good, but this gives us 2 constitution and perception. It's a little bit more expensive. Yeah, let's buy that. Endurance, constitution, perception. Let's buy that. And I think we're going to be fine with this. That'll be fine. We can do without that. We don't need... let's just buy them. Let's just buy them to have them on stock just in case. And I also like to buy all this goodness here because I like to buy these ingredients so that we can make our own food if we need to. Oh, this isn't too bad. But there's a crash. I'm not really a fan of using things that crash our character afterwards. So, not too bad. Okay. Let's go. We'll keep our party. We still haven't made our portraits. Just caffeinating. Still haven't made our portraits of our real life people who these characters are based off. Where are we going? Confront Nonton. Alfra's house. Right there. Where was he? Was he here? I think he was in this one. I believe Nonton was in this house. Nonton was in this house. He lives in this house and he tried to run away. Nope, wrong house. Let us go to the other house that is not Alfra's, because Alfra is the pregnant lady. Ingrid. I think that's this one. I think Ingrid is the woman that he's going to sneak off with. You sneaky, sneaky man. Oh, there you are. So they were going to go to Defiance Bay, but we have caught them earlier.
How do you do?
Hello again, Ingrid smiles. I hope Gilded Vale has been kind to you. I know what really happened in that bear cave, Nonton. The colour drains from Nonton's face. I don't know what you mean. I told you the truth of it. Are you accusing him of something? Ingrid looks to Nonton, touching his arm. If this is about the accident, we're both grieving Peely's loss. But it was a wild animal's doing. Nonton shakes his hand minutely. You see a tremble in his hand. What would make you suggest such a thing? Okay. So what are our I keep going back to my notes. Our preferred response is benevolent and passionate. We don't have that. Let's go with passionate, because it uses resolve. Stop! I have no passions for cowards and liars. Nonton flinches, but meets your gaze. After a moment, he tests his jaw and nods. Fine, I confess it. I did it. I saw to it that he'd never leave that cave. His hand falls to his sword belt. And I'll do it again. Nonton, wait. Ingrid raises her hand. I don't know what you saw in that cave, but this isn't what you think. Pearly, my husband, he was as much as a beast as a bear. Oh. I tried to leave the first time I suffered his temper, but he wouldn't have it. She looks away, expression painted. Nonton, we met, and I know I'd found someone special, someone kind, who cared for me. Please, all we want is to leave this place, to start somewhere else. She looks down at the satchels. With some coin saved up, you could have it, if you'll only let us go. Oh, what a twist. What would you do here? Well, the guy got him killed by a bear. Well, he didn't exactly help. But then again, he's been putting this woman through domestic abuse. I can't stand for that. No. Keep the money. Use it to start a new life. Ingrid blinks surprised. Then, thank you, truly. I'm glad you understand. Only here, take this. At least. I hope it brings you luck. She looks to Nonton, smiling. We have a long journey ahead of us. Got some defense. We got a ring of deflection. And got some rep for Gilded Vale. I wish you well in your travels, stranger. We won't forget this. Okay. Ooh, a lot of level ups. A lot of level ups. A lot of level ups. And all of our purchases have gone to myself. I want the beer. Craig wants the ale because he's getting smashed. Because he's getting smashed on beer, but also in the game from the enemies. I'm funny. We want Craig to have some accurate. Why are you all the way down here? My OCD can't handle this. Oh, it's because we reshuffled. Because we put characters in and out of the game. Well,
yeah?
Who's... Excuse me? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's just distribute some food. So, I want to give the dexterity. The dexterity to Kimbo, I think. Yes. Want to give the might and perception to Sean. And we'll just leave it at that. Oh. And constitution and perception? Hang on. 2 constitution perception. 1 constitution perception. Okay. I have a little bit of OCD when I don't have OCD. But I like keeping things kind of in the same quick item slot. And deflection. We will give that to Craig because he's struggling a little bit. Okay. Oh, and there's a secret thing. I think we looked at that earlier. Oh, that's just camping materials. Oh, and we can steal everything from him. Beautiful. I picked up the book, but I'm not going to read the book because, as I keep saying, you can. I hope you've heard me say it 1,000 times already, and I'm not going to repeat it. Okay, beautiful. What else did we say we were going to do? We were going to Unslong's Compass. But let's have a look at... Oh, these guys... Oh, should I? I'm not going to, because that is just way too pedantic. I was going to say, if I wasn't recording this, I would load this game and make these 2 guys catch up on experience by handing in that quest. But we're going to do that after we hand in this one. Let's do some leveling up. It's in our interest to level up as soon as we can, because it will make the game a lot easier on us, which is what we want. Athletics is happy. I'm going to bump this up to 4 or 5 if they start getting more tired as we're playing. So Craig is our mechanic. Craig is actually quite a skilled mechanic in real life too. So we are definitely role-playing here. So phrases, what would we like? We can do some damage to the enemies. That's not really that much. -10 / pierce. Yeah, let's get this protection going. Oh, but is that really good? Yeah, that's fine. We probably won't use this anyway. Shawnee! Yeah, boy. Survival. Yep. Beautiful. Okay, let's see what we want here. So, we're going to rely on other characters to do the Frightened debuff, Savage Defiance, a lot of health regen, or endurance regen, but we don't want to rely on this. We don't want him to be hit anyway, so let's just not do that. Ooh, that's a lot of damage when endurance is below 50%, which kind of again contradicts what I said about him not wanting to be hit. Well, not wanting him to be hit. Wild Sprint. 3.5 move speed, 12 defense when disengaging. Non-stop by engagement. No. This is actually a really tough call. Frightened's really good. And I don't think, excuse me. Dexterity. I think we're going to go with this. So, reducing their resolve by 2 reduces their deflection by 4. No, by 1. No, by 2. 1 point each. So, Savage Defiance. Let's have a look at that again. We might need that to get him out of trouble every now and then. And Blooded. 25 damage while... Yeah, let's go with this, because we're going to be popping Frenzy a lot, and we can't really see his health all that often, and he's probably going to get below 50%. So, Kimbo, what's going on? So what do we want her to get? Survival. Let me just consult my notes here. Okay, survival for Kimbo, of course. Let's go. This is one of the best spells in Pillars of Eternity, in my opinion. Without a doubt. Mental Binding, Paralysis, look at that. Deflection reduced by 40. That means anything that's paralyzed will get absolutely destroyed. So we want that. I also like Mind Blades. However, Phantom Foes, let's have a look at this for a second. This is good. -10 enemies needed to flank. So flanked enemies Their deflection is reduced by 10. Because this is an AoE, I think this will be really beneficial to use because Sean's Carnage will be able to hit enemies a lot easier, and these other ones are not as tactically good for us at the moment as these two. So let's go with that. Beautiful. So this is gonna help us out a lot. So on Kim, this is now my go-to shortcut for 2, and we're gonna make this T blinded. Oh, why do I keep clicking on this? Deflection reduced by 20. Yeah, it's still pretty good. All right, let's keep going. Margan's Fork, we need to go past that to get to Unsling's Compass. Delicious. Oh, hello, that's quick. So did we do anything? Did we miss anything here? So there is an NPC here who we can have a chat to.
Saw you in the flames.
Should we do that? Let's have a chat to Durance. Squatting at the base of the statue is an incredibly ugly man, with bulging red cheeks, ragged by pox scars, and scraggly beard. He is sweating as if he has a fever, but his breathing is measured and steady, like a slow push of a blacksmith's bellows, but that comparison feels strange and unwelcome. The next comparison, possibly sparked by his grin, is that of a bear trap, and then out of nowhere there is a hint of alchemical fire that fades almost as soon as you identify the smell.
Come to pray at the statue?
The question mark is barely there. As the man makes the statement, the statue takes on a reddish cast, as if one is holding a torch to it, then slowly blossoms into waving flames. The man doesn't turn as the statue blossoms into fire.
The others are welcome, but it's best if just you and I trade words, and your shadows stay quiet. Hands off their weapons, both arcane and steel. It's only you I want to trade words with anyway. I swear before the whore that is Margaret, no harm will come to you in her shadow, if that's enough of a promise for you. If not...
Strange choice of company. Stone seems cold comfort. The man smiles slightly at your words, then nods, never taking his eyes off you. I could do better, thought the road holds little else. His eyes run the length of your frame, and he follows it with a sneer. Until now.
The world holds many whores we worship. Respect comes with honest titles. I bet even you have gone against instinct in exchange for a little copper, or paid for such in countless ways. But if I give offense, if words are all that are left to a man, then why in the Deerwood of all places he should have leave to speak them?
I love this character. So I will let you do these in your own time if you choose to play this. It might just take a little bit more time, a little bit of time, because there's a fair bit of dialogue here, because I want to actually make some progress in this episode. So we're going to go with, I didn't catch your name, or why is it you want to speak to me?
I didn't give it. You probably find names as useless as I do. The names that litter this world like debris are hard enough to wrap around the tongue. And what do they matter? It's what's beneath the skin and the letters I care about. What burns within. It's more important to me you're a watcher than whatever culture or accent decorates your letters like awkward crowns. Take pride in your actions, not where you hail from, or how your name rolls off whatever liar's tongue coats it now. If you need a title to hang on me to match your own, Watcher, then call me Durance. And as you observe souls, I test them.
Yes, you do, Durance. So we will leave this conversation there. And I will miss you, Durance, but I will bid you adieu for now and make some progress in this game. Not nearly enough by my count. I know what you are. It's only fair that you know me as well, if your sight hasn't already told you.
I am a missionary. I walk this diseased nation with its heathen, its people so careless with the spirits of others and their own, watchers among them. Yes, I know you for what you are, and your name doesn't interest me. Names are for honest folk, and you are a crack that shines light from another place. We're meant to travel together, you and I. Saw you in the flames. Not your face, but that soul of yours, all tightened up like a huntsman's knot.
And what is it you can offer me?
There's things we can teach each other, if you're in need of answers to your mantle of questions. I don't force my words on anyone other than you. I don't care who walks with you or what their mewling problems and politics are. There's enough howling in the world without me stoking that fire. I won't take from your provisions, don't need much on the road. I can carry my weight, which is considerable. Many will stand against you. They probably already have, from what I can see. Left their marks, it seems. Like a trail, worming its way behind you.
As I said, Durance, I have no need of your help. As beautiful of a character you are.
You think me a burden? I'm here to help you, Watcher. And you can help me with nothing more than letting me walk with you. I'm no stranger to battle, if that's your fear. And if you need, I can tend wounds and give counsel. But both only if you ask for it.
Okay, let's take you on the road. But we will not let you in our party. Okay. Beautiful.
Huh?
So that was Durance. Oh, hello.
They'll never know I'm here.
That was Durance. One of... I keep saying, one of the most liked characters in the game. But they're all loved characters. There was a poll that was done about what was somebody's favorite characters. And I think Adair was on top. Which is kind of understandable because he's hilarious. But it was very close. That was the point. So let's just try and speed this up a little bit here. Can we get through down here? Yes, we can. Speed that up a bit. Okay. Oh, don't go out of combat, please. Let's try and take on some trolls. Let's try and do this. How many are there? Just one? Yeah, I think we can do this. Alright. Let's go. Okay. So. I would like... just want to see what the save... It's will. So what reduces will? I think sicken reduces will, which I don't think we have anything that sickens yet. This just gives us a big buff. Okay, which we're going to do. So let's do that. Jake, let's just hit. Just hit. Because we're going to want to be stun. Let's do a bit of this. Sean buffs. Now we can try and paralyze. If we can get a paralyze off, that would be sweet. Beautiful. Alright, watch this damage now. 30. I didn't see that, but it was a lot. 32. 52. Oh, that's good. We just downed our first troll.
They won't see me coming.
Good work. Ooh, an amulet. Reflex, 25% healing received. And shoot letter. Again, we will not read such things because... ooh, what is this? Because I don't want to spoil the depth of this game for people who want to get into it themselves, and I want to keep this playthrough relatively on pace. Defense against spells, 25 reflex. Let's just go with the 25 against spells. Oops.
Quietly now.
So we've explored everything, I think. Yes, let's keep going. Anslog's compass, new area. I think once we get through this area, we shall... Oop, loot that. Hello to you. Let's stay in combat while we do that. Oh! Hello to you too. I was just saying hello to these NPCs. Hello, Goino. How are you? I hope you're enjoying some Pillars of Eternity action. So 2 villagers stand by one side of the tide pools. They're breathing harshly, clearly winded, and look up nervously as you approach.
Good day, stranger.
If you're here to fish, as we are, stranger, you'll want to avoid the compass proper. The dwarven woman points to the southeast. Her companion shakes his head. A lot of ships wind up spread across these rocks here, so we didn't think much of the wreckage until we heard something. A terrible noise. I thought maybe it was a survivor, but he wasn't alive. Moving, but not truly alive. She shudders. It was awful. Okay. So what are you doing here? Fishing, of course. Except I lost my fishing rod when I flung it at the head of one of those monsters. He sighs. We were looking to the tide pools over and thought we'd try our luck down by the rocks. Got the fright of our lives. We'll have to make do with the nets here or go hungry. Alright. Goodbye. Good things to you. Wait, do you hear that? Have you played any RPGs? What was that noise? We shall soon find out. Oh, Xerarps. Let's slow the action here, but we should be able to destroy these guys. Jake should have... Oh, well... He's not going to one-shot them, but he will do relatively well. Sean will dominate. Kim, we will get to the line. Just for your info, Goino. I'm recording this for YouTube as well as a playthrough, so that is why my commentary is the way it is. Which is a little bit constant, to say the least. Let's loot that.
I'll take a peek.
So, let's talk to your friend here. Gods, what a mess. Thank you for your help, stranger. You just lost your friend! And that's how you reply. Wouldn't you just be going mental? Okay, so there's nothing over here.
Keeping quiet.
I tried playing Divinity Original Sin 1 not long ago, but I stopped that just because I didn't have time, and I'm really looking forward to playing number 2. Well, I can give you a bit of a rundown of what's happened so far. So I'm playing on the hardest difficulty level, and this is probably a good wrap up for the people on YouTube who may have just randomly watched this episode. We're playing on the most difficult level here, Path of the Damned. It means that there are a lot more monsters per encounter, and they are buffed in terms of their attack power and defense. And to counteract that, we're trying to min-max a little bit, so I have custom created each one of these characters, which are based on my real-life friends. So Resonance is the name of my channel, but also my band that I have. It's a heavy metal band, and it's just got really dark real quick. Let me turn the light on. And myself, Craig, Sean, and Jake are in the band, and Kim and Megan are 2 good friends, so you can kind of create your own party members if you like. Oh, hello. Sorry, hi, greetings from Australia. So, yeah, we've made these custom characters, min-max some stats. Craig is, well, I am a paladin. I'm playing a role of the tank. Pillars of Eternity have this unique character, well, class called a Chanter, and he's also a tank. We're playing a barbarian who does a bit of AoE damage. This other character is also unique to Pillars of Eternity. Class, I mean. I keep saying character. The Cypher. So she builds up focus power as she attacks, and then uses that to cast kind of mind control-y spells, which is that's my favorite class in the game. Jake is our wizard, pretty standard for most RPGs. And Megan is a priest, which is pretty self-explanatory. So, yeah, that's what we've got to play with here. So I've got my tanks set up in the front line. So as you can see in this battle, I'm just going to approach with the 2 tanks right there. I'm going to open up with some ranged attacks with my back line. No, this is, what do you call it? Real time, but you can pause the action. So here I've paused the action and I've slowed the game down. So as I unpause, obviously everyone starts moving again. So you really have to micromanage all your characters, similar to like in Divinity Original Sin, but instead of turns, you can pause the whole action and you can perform actions with all your characters at once if you wanted to, which is what's going to happen now. So I'm just kind of positioning them, waiting for the enemies to aggro.
I'm here.
So I want the enemies to surround my tanks. I want to keep my main peeps out of harm's way. We're going to do this deep. It has such a big range. Sorry if that was loud, I'm just very excited. This is really good. So we're going to do some AoE damage with our mage here, so that's Jake. You can zoom in quite nicely in this as well, so yeah, I can show you some detail of the game as well. Oh, look at Greg! And he's still taking damage as usual. Ah, I didn't frenzy. So let's... Excuse me? Why isn't it still kind of... So let's frenzy up. We're crushing it. Ooh, we're getting surrounded pretty heavily though, so maybe we'll... No, let's just down them.
Hey there.
So I want to put a little bit of distance on Kim here, but let's attack the priest. So I'm just taking my time setting up, which is why this is pretty slow, because this is the hardest difficulty. I don't want to get smashed pretty quick. So I've had a... Ooh, he's... Okay, that's bad. So I've had an enemy engage my mage here, and I'll try and... Oh, he's paralyzed. Of course, you can't do that.
Yeah.
So that's not ideal. But we'll see if we can work with that. Let's give us some damage resistance here as well. We didn't up ourselves with food earlier, which is not ideal, so... I can't use that yet. I'm trying to stun this Sarah skirmisher who is attacking our wizard. How long is this stun going to take? 2 seconds. Okay. So, come on, please. Okay, cast that. That will do some CC. Sean, why aren't you attacking? Just saying who to attack to maximize the damage on everyone. So go for the champion because you're going to hit the priest as well. Can Craig cast something? Craig can cast this, which will be fabulous. So Megan has just done that as well, which will be great. So we want to kill that skirmisher there because he's really annoying.
I'm embarrassed.
He got knocked out! Oh, that's a really bad play. That's okay. So I'm doing a good job holding everything here. We'll just do a little heal. No, this is the hardest difficulty, so I'm being really pedantic. This is a lot quicker when you're playing at a lower difficulty. Once you get the hang of it, it's so satisfying when you get everything right. Especially when the combat's really difficult. Right, just do it here. Why didn't you cast? Wow.
Huh?
Kim is just destroying though. So let's do another stun. Do you like stories and lore in the game? Because if you do, then this is definitely for you. The story in this is incredible.
Let's go.
And the writing of the dialogue is really, really pretty. I should really be focusing on one enemy at a time. That was really badly played. I am trying to comment and do this at the same time, but that is no excuse.
Nice and slow.
Got plenty of loot here, so let's
Sure.
just grab that. And let's move on.
does it.
Let's see what we have here. So we've got some materials. We've got some scrolls and some potions. We're going to start using those soon. Any secrets here? So roughly every level / map in this game, there is a secret in it, which is why you should be exploring everything. Do I work at radio? No, but I've been told that I do have a deep voice. And I do sing in the band as well, so. And I do a bit of acoustic singing. This is what I kind of do on this channel as well, just break into random music every now and then. For example, let's just do this for our YouTube viewers as well, because I think we're up to maybe 45 minutes. We're going to end the episode there. We probably didn't cover as much as I hoped, but I hope we had some fun with our Twitch chat interaction. But I'm going to play you a song at the end to give you a taste as well of what it is that I would like to do with this Twitch channel and also the YouTube channel. So here you go. I'll just pause the music and pillars and let's do something appropriate. Guino likes role-playing games, so maybe he's heard of he or she. Maybe he or she has heard of Skyrim. So we're going to play The Dragonborn Comes. Our hero plays a warrior's heart. Believe, the Dragonborn comes. With a voice-wielding power of the ancient Nord art. I tell you, the Dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes. Beware, the Dragonborn comes. I tell you, the Dragonborn comes. We had to stuff it up at the end, didn't we? My YouTube channel is Resonance Twitch. I'll post a link, actually. I'm allowed to post links because it's it's my channel, I think. So let me just see if I can do that here. How about I just post you a link to the Let's Play for this, which is what I'm recording this for anyway. So you can, if you really want to get an idea of the game, just watch what I'm recording here, and I go through a lot of detail in the character creation as well. So I'm just going to end this YouTube video for our followers on YouTube and viewers. Thank you for watching. We've made a little bit of progress. We leveled up 3 characters and we had a couple of fights. So we're going to come back real soon and maybe finish off this area, turn in the quest, and see how we go. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, please give us a follow and a like. Makes a really big difference to me, especially this early on in this channel and Twitch career. It's not a career. I have a full-time job that I love very much and the band that keeps me busy. But, you know, never know. Thanks. Bye. See you in the next episode.